For decades, China's economic story was one of relentless growth, a seemingly unstoppable force lifting hundreds of millions out of poverty. But today, the narrative has shifted. The dragon is facing a complex dilemma, a web of challenges that official numbers don't fully capture. Let's look beyond the headlines and explore what's really happening inside the world's second largest economy. The most visible crack in the foundation is the property market. Once the engine of growth, it's now in a free fall. Since its peak in 2021, the market has lost trillions in value, and experts predict it could have by 2025 ghost cities. Once a symbol of ambitious planning, now represent monumental debt and shattered dreams for the average Chinese family who poured over 70% of their wealth into real estate. This isn't just an economic statistic, it's a personal crisis. This property collapse has a chilling effect on the entire economy. Look at youth unemployment. Before the government stopped publishing the data, the figures were already alarming, soaring past 20%, while they've since resumed with a new methodology. The reality on the ground for millions of graduates is a desperate scramble for scarce jobs, leading many to lie flat or give up on traditional career ambitions. This isn't just a temporary slump, it's a potential lost generation. So, how is China trying to fix this? The traditional playbook is to boost exports, flooding the global market with goods. And it seems to be working right. Trade surpluses are hitting record highs, but this is a paradox. While China sells more to the world, its own people are spending less. Domestic consumption is weak. Why fear? When people see their property wealth evaporate and job security vanish, they don't spend, they save. Household savings have surged, not because people are earning more, but because they're terrified of the future. This lack of confidence is a vicious cycle. Businesses, from small noodle shops to large factories, see customers disappear. They don't invest, they don't hire, and some shut down completely, further fueling the economic anxiety. This reveals a fundamental disconnect. The official GDP figures, while slowing, still paint a picture of moderate growth, but the lived experience for many the small business owner, the recent graduate, the homeowner is one of stagnation and uncertainty. This gap between official data and reality is at the heart of the dilemma. Pumping up exports is like a painkiller. It masks the symptoms, but doesn't cure the underlying disease. The core structural problems are deep-seated: an over-reliance on real estate, an aging population, and a crisis of confidence that can't be solved with government directives alone. China is at a crossroads. It can continue relying on old models that create friction with global partners and fail to address domestic weakness. Or it can undertake painful, systemic reforms that require immense political will. The world watches closely because what happens in China doesn't stay in China. From global supply chains to financial markets, the ripple effects are already being felt. The dragon's dilemma isn't just a story about China. It's a story about the interconnected global economy and a warning about what happens when an economic model reaches its limits. The path forward is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the era of easy growth is over. Thanks for watching. If you found this analysis insightful, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the global economy. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.